Sup everyone, Casual Talk here. I got a question for all of you watching this. Is anything getting in the way of your goals? Is it family, drama, a toxic relationship? Is it the devil? Is the devil planting distractions in your life to take you away from your goals and your purpose? Things that you could do that could bless others and even bless yourself. The devil is like a roaring lion, seeking who he can devour, kill, steal, and destroy from. And that very thing is our soul. That is the core of this very temple and this body that we have to treat with respect each and every day in decency and in order. These laws and principles all comes down from the Bible, okay? I've been a big fan of God all my life, and I just wanted to make this video because I had a sense of just wanting to share these words with all of you. What is distracting you? What is pulling you back? What is a burden? What do you feel is a hindrance to your life? Try to fix it. Learn from what the problem is and see what you have to get rid of. I love video games. Guess what? I don't even have time for games like that anymore. I'm in college right now. I'm not doing the best job at keeping up with everything in it. And I want to give this advice to men out there, even the women, individuals, all of you, both men and women watching this video, okay? Time does not wait for nobody, okay? If there's any one of you who's doing for a friend or a relative or someone that you feel like is a burden, please be kind enough to let them know, hey, I got a lot of things that I want to set in mind. I got a lot of goals, and just let them know and be real with them. You don't have the time to communicate or keep up with communication anymore. You got a lot going on. This is the only life that we have, guys. This is the only life that we got. The only thing you're going to lose is the time that you're spending here right now. And you can never get it back. Once you're gone, that's it. This is not a video game. It's not. I love playing video games, and I don't even got the time for that right now. There's a lot of things that I wish I had the time for, but it's called being a responsible adult and getting myself together. I do have many future plans with my YouTube channel, but it's going to have to come to an end one day. And that's part of life. I do see visions and I do see places that I want to go to, but I'm not going to get there unless if I set all the childish things aside and work on my goals, work on my career, getting to where I need to be. It's depressing every single day having to come to a regular job, doing your 8, 9, 10 hours, even doing as much overtime as you can just so you can make it and have some money in your pocket. The economy is not changing for the better. Depending on where you live, you have to keep up with your bills and your rent. Mortgage payments, you got to keep up with that too. Nobody's going to work but you. Nobody's going to pay your bills but you. This is a hard pill to swallow, but it's every man for himself out here. You think people are ruthless when it comes down to drama? People think about fighting and things like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people climbing the pyramid. People climbing the hierarchy. People who are climbing the ladder to the top positions, the top qualified positions, the well-paying jobs, those top careers. People are fighting to land those dream jobs that they want. And there's going to be competition. You can help people out, yes, but you don't want to help people too much out where you're also hindering yourself. And now you're holding yourself back. I believe in elevating people who elevates me. But I'm not going to give them too much information. It's not, people may say that, oh, it's selfish of you to do that, right? But at the same time, they're looking out for themselves the same way you're looking out for yourself. I'm in college right now to enter the dental field. And I'm telling you guys right now, it is not easy. It requires a lot of my time. It requires a lot of my patience. It requires a lot of studying, especially when I have kids and I have a wife that I'm also spending my time with. I don't got the time for anything else. I pretty much don't really have the time for a lot. I don't. And do I feel ashamed about it? Sometimes, yeah, I do get depressed. I do feel down. But I know if I slowly take my time to fix the problems that's on the side here and there with my finances, my financial status, my debt, I know things could change in the future for the better. I'm wasting my time even being around the people who's going to suck me dry, waste my energy. And there's people that could get in the way of you studying. People that could get in your way of you trying to reach your goals. There's people who could get in your way of you just trying to get your job done at work, that they could cost you your job. Just anything in general. If you feel or believe anyone's a hindrance to your time, your purpose, your job, whatever the case may be in life, speak up and let them know, like, hey, look, I'm just trying to get my work done and go home. Hey, I'm in college right now. I'm just trying to get this done. I'm just trying to get my career done. I don't have the time to chit chat. I don't have the time to hang out. They got to cut their losses and understand. They get angry and mad at you, so what? They never was meant to be in your life in the first place. You know how many friends and relatives and family that I had to cut off and who ended up cutting me off? I had more people left my life than the people I left. That should tell you something. Most people in this generation and the people today are very selfish, self-entitled, and arrogant. And they don't care about anybody else but themselves. Learn how to distance yourself from the drama. Think about your goals and your ambitions. And look at the finish line at the end of the road, because nobody's not going to get there but you. You also have to lay aside the drama and the negativity and take everything to God. God comes first. Nothing matters unless you have God in it. I pray to put God everywhere I go. I pray for God to be with me in my studies. I pray for God to be with me in college. I pray for God to be in my struggles, because I can't do this all by myself. So there's times I feel like giving up. There's times I feel like not going to work, quitting my job. Well, how am I going to get by in order to reach my goals? How am I going to get by to pay my bills? Nobody's not going to do it for me. My wife is dependent on me. My children is dependent on me. The same way how I'm dependent on my wife too. We have a role and we have our parts. It's called growing up, responsibilities. And if you don't want to stagnate and just live to exist, and you actually want to get somewhere in life, you got to put a lot of things aside to reach your goals. If one door closes, another one is always going to open. It's a matter of time if you move or you don't move anywhere at all. It's all on you. That's all I got to say. This is Casual Talk here. Peace out. Let me know what you think.